Happy New Year! Hey, you guys, it's a brand new year, 2022. I am so glad that you came into our story time. Oh, do you notice what's happening in our story room? Oh my goodness, do you see what we have all over? It's snowing! Well, not for real. Not here. But my sister has snow. My brother has snow. My grandkids got snow. I didn't get any snow. Not here in South Carolina. But I said, I can still have snow. So I made me some snowflakes. And I actually made some snow. And we're going to make some snow a little bit later, okay? Would you like to join me with making some snow? Great. So today we've got some snow books. Ooh, I hope you don't get cold while we're reading today. If so, you might need to get out your scarf, or your hat and your gloves, or a nice cup of cocoa. So let's get started, all right? Parents, today we're going to be doing recall and detail, okay? That's remembering what you've read and the details of what you have read. And of course, we are going to be expanding or encouraging imagination. That's super when it comes to snow, to encourage your imagination. So let's get started. The first book that we're going to read is called When It Starts to Snow. When It Starts to Snow. You see that? And it's written by Phyllis Kershaw and illustrated by Martin Machi. And the publishers are Henry Holt and Company. Okay? All right. When It Starts to Snow. Ooh, there's a little chipmunk on the... I wonder what a chipmunk would do when it starts to snow. Where would it go? Or would it stay outside? What would you do if it starts to snow? I know what I would do. I'll find out from you in a minute. Lauren, I bet I know what you would do. All right, here's a little boy, and he's looking, and what are those little white things coming from out of the sky? That's snow that's coming from out of the clouds. Now, the weather has got to be just perfect for the right kind of snow. It can't be too cold and it can't be too hot, okay? It's got to be, the atmosphere, it's got to be the right temperature, and the amount of water that's coming from out of the clouds have to be the right amount. So, evidently it's the right amount because I see snow. What if it starts to snow? What do you do? Where do you go? Wonder what that little, where would he go? What would he do if it was snowing? All right, here's the little mouse. The little mouse says, I creep into the house, says the mouse. Cold wind blows when it starts to snow. Now, she's got a little house and the wall of the house. See the little mouse? What is that? It's a cat. I sit by the window. Meow, says the cat. Big eyes glow when it starts to snow. Ooh, so the mouse decides to hide inside, right? He's going to creep in his house, but the cat is just going to watch the snow. with his eyes big and glowing. "I keep watch," says the shiny black crow. "Caw, caw, caw," when it starts to snow. "I look for seeds," said the sparrow. "Peck, peck, peck," when it starts to snow. All right, so the crow keeps watch. I hope you're listening because I'm going to ask you questions. The crow keeps watch, but the sparrow looks for seeds. What do you think that sparrow is going to do with the seeds that he finds, Lauren? Yes, he's going to eat those seeds. He's not going to plant those seeds. He's going to eat those seeds. What if it starts to snow? What do you do? Where do you go? "We fly south," says the geese, "all in a row. Honk, honk, honk." There they are. They're going south because the weather in the further south you go, the warmer it is. So they're going south where it's warmer. And it says when it starts to snow, all in a row, there they're going. "I build a lodge," says the beaver. "The work is slow. Chop, chop, chop," when it starts to snow. Look, he's chopped down all of those branches and he's made his lodge. "The winter is chilly," says the fish. "It's best to lie low. Swish, shh, shh," when it starts to snow. So the fish is saying that he's going to lie low. He's going to go further down in the water because the higher up is closer to the surface of the water where the snow is coming down. So it's colder on the top of the water. So he's going to be warmer down on the bottom part of the water. "I go to the barn," says the pig. "It's too cold to hoe. Oink, oink, oink," when it starts to snow. Oh, there he is. So he's going in. He said, "I'm not doing any work out there. I'm not looking around. I'm not finding anything. I'm not hoeing around. I'm just going to go inside." "I wait for the farmer," says the cow. "He's coming, I know. Moo, moo, moo," when it starts to snow. So every other animal is hiding or finding something where they can be warm. But the cow, he's waiting for the farmer. And he knows the farmer's going to do something to him. Can you guess, Zoe, what the farmer is going to do? Kayla, I bet you know what the farmer's going to do when he gets in with the cow. Right, he's going to milk the cow. So the cow has to be milked whether it snows or not. Every day the cow has to be milked. What if it starts to snow? What do you do? Where do you go? There's the little boy. He's still asking questions. Snow is still coming. Oh my goodness, there's a hen. "I hide my eggs," says the hen, "so the chicks can grow. Cluck, cluck, cluck," when it starts to grow. So there she is. She's got her eggs in a basket. And I hope she covers them up with her feathers and her wings because that's going to keep them warm or the eggs will freeze. "I fly high up," says the rooster. "Listen to me crow. Cock-a-doodle-doo," when it starts to snow. So now here's the rooster. Now when he's saying he flies up high, he doesn't mean he's going to be outside flying up high. He's flying up high in the barn on one of the top rafters. Okay? But you can't see him, so he's little bitty. And there's a worm and he says, "I stay here says the worm. It's warm down below. Wiggle, dig, dig when it starts to snow. So he digs a hole in the ground, and it's warmer down there for him. So that's an opposites page. The rooster flew high, but the worm wiggled low. What if it starts to snow? What do you do? Where do you go? Oh, look at this animal. This is not a familiar animal that we see, okay? I wear a new coat, says the stoat, a king from head to toe, white winter fur when it starts to snow. Now, this animal was not always white, okay? It only changes colors in the wintertime to camouflage himself in the snow so that he won't get eaten by another animal that thinks he's going to be delicious, okay? There are some certain other animals like a snow fox. They change colors. Their fur changes colors. And then after springtime comes back, then they turn back a brownish color for their fur. I follow the turtle, says the frog. Down into the mud I go. Peep, peep, peep when it starts to snow. Oh, so the frog is going in the mud, following a turtle. I look for a place, says the deer, where the moss and grasses grow. Leap, 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 run when it starts to snow. Now, do you think, what is he going to go with the moss and the grass? I don't see any moss or grass. All I see is snow. But the deer is looking for moss and grass. Why? So he can have something to eat. That's exactly right. In the wintertime, a lot of the animals do not have anything to eat. So they have to store their food up like a squirrel will do. Or they'll have to go to another place where it's warm or go to a place where there is some food. I dive down the hill, says the otter. I go with the flow. Slip, slip, slide when it starts to snow. Look at the otter just sliding down here. People who live in places where there's lots of snow, that's what they do. They'll get on a sled and they will slide down the hill. That's so much fun. Uh-oh, here's the bear. Look, says the black bear, the snow is deep. Hurry, scurry, time to sleep. All right, so while all the other animals are hiding or looking or peeping and going south, this black bear says he's going to sleep. When bears go to sleep in wintertime, it's called hibernation. They sleep the entire winter because they don't have any food to eat, so that's the best thing. They won't know that they're hungry, but they eat a lot of food and store up a lot of fat before they go to sleep. And then when they wake up, don't you know, they're very, very hungry. All right, so here's the little boy. I see his tracks. Can you see his tracks where he's been walking in the snow? Yeah, there he is. Where do you think he's going? He ought to be going home. Bat in a cave. All right, so let's see if we can find the bat in the cave. There's the bat in the cave. Snake in a rock. There's the snake in a rock pile. Raccoon in a log. You can just see this tail sticking up. Squirrel in a hollow. Here's the squirrel. Mole in a tunnel. There's the little mole. Rabbit in a hole. There's rabbit. Wolf in a den. There he is. Chipmunk in a burrow. There's the little chipmunk right there. So they have all gone to a special place, home, where they can keep dry from the snow. They're getting out of the snow. Is that what you would do if it snowed? You'd probably go play in the snow. I would too for a little while. And there's the little boy. And where did he go? He went home. His home was a house. Snow on the roof, snow on the ground, brand new snow coming down, coming down. I can't sleep when the snow wants to play. So the snow wants to play and he can't sleep. 3 cheers for snow. Hip, hip, hooray. So he gets to go back outside and play in the snow again. All right, now I promised that I was going to ask you guys some questions, right? We're going to be looking for some details and remembering what you did. You're ready. Who remembers what the bear does when it starts to snow? Right, the bear goes to sleep. He hibernates. Very good, very good. Okay, what animal still has to work or do something even when it's snowing? They have to get this done every single day. What animal? Is it the worm? Is it the cow? Or is it the pig? If you said the cow, you are right. Very good. Because the cow has to be milked every day. Okay. All right. All of the animals had a place to stay. All right. Which animal was in the cave? Which animal was in the cave? If you said bat, you are right. Very good. All right, now a detail question, and it's a tricky one. What kind of bear was in the story? I didn't say what color the picture of the bear was, but what kind of bear was it? It's a tricky one. It's a black bear. It was tricky because the color shows that it's a brown bear. His color looks brown, but the kind of bear we said in the story was a black bear. Very good. Very good. All right. You guys did good with this story. I hope you like it. Now, I want you to think of what would you do when it starts to snow? Would you go outside and play? Would you stay inside? If you got to go outside and play, what would you do if we had enough snow? Would you make snow angels? Would you make snowballs and have a snowball fight? Or would you just build a snowman? Yeah, probably all of the above. All of the above. And then come in and have a nice cup of cocoa. That's what I would do. Yes, when it starts to snow. Now, when it starts to snow, you will probably make snowballs. But before I make the snowballs, I'm going to show you how to make some snow. Parents, it's very, very easy. All right. So boys and girls, go get your guardian, go get a grown-up or a big brother and sister and say, come and watch because I want to make some snow. Because if you live in South Carolina, you might not get to see any real snow. So you might have to do what Miss Patrice does and make your own. Well, this is an easy ingredients for snow. Oh, easy, easy peasy. Because all you need, two ingredients. Two ingredients. You need baking soda and you need shaving cream. That's it. Baking soda and shaving cream. And all you do is, since I'm working with my books, I am going to put my gloves on. Now, you do not have to put gloves on. When I made this snow, I didn't use gloves, okay? But I don't want the snow to get all over my books, so I'm going to put my gloves on, okay? There we go. And parents, this activity is an excellent activity for fine motor, okay? For your children's fine motor, those are the small muscles, the finger muscles, okay? Now, you would need, first you need a container, okay? All right? And then you need about 2 pounds of baking soda. And this is a 1 pound box, and so since I need 2 pounds, I have 1 pound, then another pound, and that makes 2 pounds. And I just open it and pour it in. That almost looks like fine powdered snow, doesn't it? By itself. Put that there. See what it looks like. And I'm going to put the other one in. And I'm going to pour that in. Ooh. Parents, another thing about making this snow is that the shaving cream smells so good. So it'll make the house smell good. Okay. All right, so I am going to just shake it up, and then I am going to put the shaving cream. Look at it coming. Ooh, look at how it is inside the, that does look like mounds of snow right there, doesn't it? Yeah. The directions said that they used one and a little bit more of one. And then you just stick your hand in it and just go up and down and all around. And you knead it together like you're kneading dough. Like you're pretending you're making some biscuits. That's what it reminded me of. And you just go around and around, just how you do. You just keep doing that. Stirring it with your hands. And kneading it. Bringing the fingers together. Then making sure the baking soda that's on the bottom gets all inside it. I didn't use or need more than one of the containers of the shaving cream. I did use both containers of the I did use both of the containers of the baking soda. Look at that. Doesn't that look like snow? Oh, wow. It feels so good. And you know what? It's a little cool. Like snow. Snow would be colder, but this is a little cool. And then you keep moving it around until it gets kind of powdery. Like snow. Fresh snow is powdery. You see how it's changing? The texture is changing already. See how it's doing that? Look at that, isn't that? Then you can just keep adding shaving cream to it as you want. That's what I say. That's why I say I don't know more shaving cream, because It's not enough. It's not sticking good enough for me to make a snowball yet. I forgot to ask Miss Hannah, who is recording this for us, if she wants to have a snowball fight with me.
Maybe once we put down the phone and the books.
Oh, would it mess up the camera if I throw a snowball at the camera?
Probably.
Rats. I wanted to hit I have a snowball fight with my friends out in Storyland, out in Facebook land. Yeah. You guys see that? Isn't that cool? Isn't that neat? Let's see. Make one ball there. You think I could make a snowman? Let's see. I don't have anything for his eyes. Guess I'll have to finish him later. That's right. But wasn't that easy, boys and girls? And you can always put some more shaving cream in it. But I am going to stop right there for right now because I don't have anything for the eyes for my snowman. But I've got a book here that's going to give me some ideas. Towel here. Okay. And the name of this book is called Snowballs. Look at all the snowballs. And I put 2 snowballs on mine right there. And this book is by Lois Elhart. And the publishers are Voyager Books and Twist Tie Harcourt Incorporated. Now, I want you to look at this page here. Do you see the birds? And someone's left some bird seeds out for them. And boys and girls, that is something that we can do because when it's snowing or when it's cold outside, the birds cannot find the seeds, and the squirrels and other little animals that scurry around and do not hibernate during the winter or do not fly south, they have a hard time finding food. So sometimes if we leave out certain kinds of things for them, it will help them to during the winter. And that's what this book is going to do. Do you think birds know when it's going to snow? Do you think they have a weather forecaster like we do that says, snow alert, snow alert? I don't think so. I think they have something maybe inside of them that just lets them know that something's different going to happen with the weather. I do. The seeds we left out were almost gone. Okay. They left them some seeds, so I don't know if they ate them. I think they kind of put them away. New snow would soon bury the rest. Okay, so whatever's left out, snow will come and bury that. Okay. We'd been waiting for a really big snow, saving good stuff in a sack. Finally, it was a perfect snowball day. Now, look at all these things that they put in this sack. They've got string and peanuts and corn, bird seed, popcorn, some other kinds of seeds like pistachios, all kinds of stuff they got in here. I don't know what's in that bag, though. Looks like cocoa. Don't know. Look at what they made. Look at that snowman. we rolled the snowballs and made a dad. So this is a snow dad. And look at what they did. They used the corn for eyes and a strawberry for his nose, raisin for eyes, and they put an old hat on him. And they got some cherries down there. And look, and popcorn and his body. And who else is enjoying the bird? The snowman dad. The birds are. Look at them. They're eating the popcorn. See? So they're helping the birds. And then we added a snow mom. Look at that. Look at Mama's hair. She looks like she's got dreads. Cool, Mama. She's got a pocketbook with her peanuts. You got to be able to use your imagination for all the things that you can do. Oh, no. And a cool snow boy with his mohawk. I don't know if that's supposed to be a mohawk or that's supposed to be a baseball cap. I don't know. Look at what they use for ears. The wheels off one of his toy trucks. And there's a compass. Is that a slice of bacon for his mouth? Boy, some animal's going to be fighting over that bacon. And there's more corn. Oh, that squirrel's got the peanuts. Boy, he's happy. And we made a snow girl. Oh, my goodness. Look at the snow girl. Is that not cute or what? Yes, she's adorable. And she's got her heart sweater on. And the seeds are all decorating around. And look, a pine cone for her nose. Now, you have to be careful with the buttons, okay? Because you don't want the animals to eat the buttons. They can get logged in their throat and they could get choked. And a round snow baby. Look at the little baby. Look at the little stick of hair sticking up out of there. And look at the baby's ears. Bottle caps for his ears. And you know how babies like to wear bibs and passies around their neck? They just put some luggage claims around the baby's neck. They use whatever they had. And that's what you do. You use whatever you have to make it fun, to make it exciting. And the birds love it. The squirrels love it. Built our cat. And to end the day, oh my goodness, meow, a snow cat. Look, leaves for the ears. Now, where they get those toy fish from, I don't know. And look at his whiskers. His whiskers are just a branch from the tree, or for straw. Look at that. To end the day, made our dog Spot. Now, why do you think they named the snow dog Spot? Right, because of all of the buttons are like spots on them. And again, boys and girls, be careful not to use buttons when you're doing when you're making your snowman, not lots of them if you want to feed the animals. Let's see. I guess you know what happened when the sun came out. What happened when the sun comes out? Yeah, things will start melting. Snow Dad shrinking. Uh-oh. Ooh. All of his stuff is going. Uh-oh. Mom is mush. Boy's a blob. Girl is slush. Baby's melting. Cat's getting small. Dog is a puddle. Uh-oh. The squirrel's looking like, where's the rest of the stuff? I'm still hungry. So long, Snowball. So these are some good things. They call it good stuff. I'm going to let her pan the pictures. And those are some things you can save up and you can use, and you can make a snowman. But you've got to use your imagination. What would you use for hair? What would you use for eyes and nose? What would you use for an arm? Do you want to put a hat on? Do you want to put a scarf on? You make all those choices. And you know what? There's no wrong answer because it's your snow family that you make. And it can be any way you like it. I hope you enjoyed our snow day today. What did we do today? We read 2 books. We found out what we can do when it's snowing. And then we made snowballs when we if we choose to make a snowman, how we can also help the animals when we're making our snowman. And we actually made snow. I can't help it. I'm going to have to throw you at a snowball. Okay. Oh, well, until the next time. Bye-bye, neighbor. Bye-bye, friend. Bye-bye, family. Until we meet again. Until the next time. Stay warm. I wish you well. Snow fight!